Flex up, stretch out, big bands, roll up. 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 Go tell the cops, I bet you don't get no murders out me.
Flex up, 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 steez up, steez up, steez up, steez up. Pick up the cake, yeah. I pick up the cake, yeah. Spread you, bitch. She gave me face, yeah. I sprayed at the op, yeah. He got shot in the face. I'm on a codeine, I'm falling in love with codeine. I really be sipping the lean, I'm never sipping the green. I'm doing them drugs, me. I'm doing them drugs, me. That white hoe love me. That white bitch love me.
Flex up, stretch out, big band, roll up. Flex up, stretch out, big band, roll up.
All right, good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. I know that I didn't get a chance to speak to you guys yesterday, so cheers to another week. This is week 10 of documenting my life in my late 20s, which we're actually approaching my birthday, so it really will be life in my late 20s here soon. But just got done with my first High Rocks class. It's pretty difficult. Definitely could have pushed a little bit harder. I definitely throttled myself a little bit, but I was nervous to vomit. I did not want to vomit. There was not a trash can anywhere in sight, but we are a little behind schedule. It's already 7:30. We have a little Core Power Elite 42 grams of protein shake that we're about to down and then get back to work. But here's to week 10. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Also, you know, one thing that I'm like super pumped about, like, and extremely thankful for, is daylight savings is almost over. Or I don't know if that's like what you call it, but like the sun's out. It's 7:30 or 7:45 and the sun's up. I can see. Oh, I don't know about you. I mean, I don't mind winter. I know some people don't enjoy it, but I really don't mind it. But one thing that is just brutal is going into work in the dark and then getting off work in the dark. So I'm very, very thankful and am welcoming the sun each morning. Anyways.
Even after her husband struck fear. As we saw in the previous chapter, King saw him Dolphins, but I don't have his head was white like wool, as white as in a furnace. And
Will it come true? No one will, they know it. They just waiting for me and you. And she, just like I, got her head in the clouds. Don't need to be lower before it's all over.
To see the vlog on camera. Say what's up.
Hey, what's up?
That's the homie Ethan right there.
So much of this world
A little fun fact about Ethan. He's one of the people that encouraged me the most to kind of pick my camera up and do more creative work. So shout out to you, Ethan. One thing that I was just sitting kind of thinking about is I'm coming up on my birthday, like I said, and I'm hoping that maybe, you know, I get some extra money in my pockets from gifts. But I also just booked, you know, another project where, you know, I'll have some money left over after I rent equipment and everything, and I have a tendency to, when I get money in my pocket, burn it, especially when it comes to like creative work, because it's money that it's not like it's extra on top of like what I already make. So I kind of view it as like fun money. It's money that wasn't normally coming in. All that to say, I tend to, you know, pour that back into my creative work. And so I've just kind of been wondering, you know, what should I get? You know, should I be getting more equipment? If so, what is that? Is that, you know, another lens, another camera body? Is it an external monitor? Is it microphones? Is it a variable ND filter? You know, what is it that I need to be picking up? and I just haven't really settled on anything. But kind of the conclusion I came to was I don't need anything. I've made 10 vlogs with the equipment that I have currently, and I've been very happy with what I've been able to achieve. And then on top of that, I've also done a lot of creative projects that I'm also proud of with the current equipment that I have. I mean, the camera I'm using, I feel like I push it to the limits, but I think there's so much that can be done in post-production that I'm just choosing to kind of blame on my camera equipment. So I guess what all I'm trying to say is, long story short, after talking for 2 straight minutes, is I don't need more camera equipment, and we're just gonna save it. We're gonna save it until we are certain there's a piece of equipment that we need or want that's going to take us to that next level. I think there's a lot of areas in life where we feel like we need more to achieve something, and the reality is that's just not the case. You can do most things with what you're currently equipped with. So I'm gonna put that into practice and choose not to spend any money, and choose to stack some paper and challenge myself to continue to create what I've already been creating.
Until we get home, there's water in the flowers, let's grow. We grow and
Alright guys, happy Wednesday. It is the middle of the week. So far this week's been a little different than normal, a little strange. I've had some later evenings and gotten up earlier. Just kind of felt a little drained. This week's just kind of been all over the place. There's been no real consistency. I don't know if that's what's throwing me off. I don't know if I'm getting close to a deadline and that's stressing me out. But just feel a little disorganized, feel a little discombobulated, if that's the right word. But yeah, just a weird week. And then it doesn't help that it's gloomy out, like it's gray. I'm actually currently headed to the gym right now and trying to figure out what workout we're gonna do for the day. All right guys, good morning. It is Thursday, almost 7:45, almost 8 a.m. We're headed in the office. Just completed our second High Rocks workout, and it was solid. I feel like that first class was a real big unknown, and today was still challenging, but my buddy Sam, he said he felt like it was a little bit easier today, and I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I feel like we understand how the class works now, so that the nerves are a little bit gone. But I know that this week there hasn't been a lot of footage. I haven't been talking a lot. Like I said, like I said yesterday, my schedule's just been really inconsistent and been weird this week. So if this is going to be my new schedule, I think I'm going to have to find those new pockets of when I can record and how to best record and how to show you how we're going from point A to point B. We got a Ghost Strawberry Bango on deck. Let's have a day, end the week well.
Get in, cuz.
With the suction cup.
We gotta get Tesla content for his viewers.
Or
You know that SpongeBob song? He might not. You can only flex in Texas, so that could be a bad thing. Oh yeah, I got the credit trap. I was like, this thing heavy, bro. Slow.
Alright guys, happy Friday. We just got off work. We are headed home to go pack up to head to Nashville. It's an absolutely beautiful day, as it has been for the last couple days. The weather's been wonderful, but we are closing out the vlog here. I know this week probably wasn't a great week. Yeah, this is where we're going to close the vlog out. I know that this week probably isn't going to be the longest and won't be one of my favorite videos, but it's another week, and like I said, I've committed to posting every week, and not every week is going to be my favorite. Not every week is going to be the best video, but there is some beauty in simply just getting in the habit of creating something and being committed, and so that's what we're doing. But one of my main takeaways this week was, it's really kind of been since I started, I really just haven't shown a lot, and as I've been reflecting the last 2 days on what I want to do different for this week and what I want to do different for next week, it kind of dawned on me that I need to have some theme next week. I need to have something that's guiding me, whether that's an actual, title or theme, or like a takeaway of some sort, some type of direction for the video. As you remember from my very first vlog, there's nothing that I have currently that I'm trying to build. I'm not training for anything. There's nothing that I'm really pursuing. I'm just a simple guy who is documenting his life. But what kind of came to me as I was thinking about next week is a question that I keep getting asked from a few friends that, and few, I mean very few, who watch the channel and are curious as to why I have my camera. And that question that they always ask me is, why are you doing this and what made you pick your camera up? Which is a wonderful question. So next week, I'm going to do my very best to answer that question, to give you guys some insight. And I honestly think just to kind of build a little background and, build maybe some connection between you and I, to help you understand why I picked this camera up and my motivations and where I kind of want this channel to go and what I hope that this channel will be able to provide for me as I continue to pour into it. So, but anyways, this is where we're going to end the vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed this week. Again, I know that it's probably not the best one, but thank you guys for watching, especially if you've made it this far. As always, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If there was something that you liked or enjoyed, feel free to drop a comment, and I would really appreciate if you, throw a like, throw a comment, or if you're really generous, feel free to subscribe. But I will see you guys next week for week 11. Have a good one.